Welcome guys to another video on Marco Bricks, and today we are going to build one of the most awaited set for all the for the people that like the motorsport, or especially in this case Formula 1, and all the people that love cars will know this set. I'm talking about the Lego McLaren MP44 and Ayrton Senna. For the one who don't know who Ayrton Senna is, it's one of the most famous pilot that drive in the Formula 1 Championship. He died, unfortunately, in Imola during the Grand Prix of San Marino in 1994. The day before he died, another pilot died, which was Ratzenberg, if I remember right, was his name. And Senna died in the same point, in the Tamburello turn, in driving his Williams, Renault Williams, which isn't the car that is represented here. The car that represented here, it's his McLaren MP44. And why this car is famous for Senna? Because with this car, Senna, in 1988, during the Grand Prix of Monte Carlo in Monaco, he drove the lap that was called the Lap of God. And as he was saying after the race, he said, "I was driving like I was in one other dimension. I don't even think, I don't even know what's going on. But the main, the particular part about that lap was that his teammate arrived second. If I remember right, it was a qualifying lap. With the same car, Senna made a gap between him and his teammate of 1 second and 0.2. 1 second and 2/10, sorry. You can say, well, it's not that much, but in Formula 1 it's like an eternity. Especially in a city circuit like Monte Carlo. It's like you can't even see the one that's in front of you. And here it's represent the car that Senna drive in this particular days, and the main changes that are here, it's the logo on the back, because here in the real car there is a cigarette brand of car, of cigarette, sorry, the sponsor here, and which also gave the name of this livery, because it was used, this particular combination of color, black, red and white, with these like stripes. It's used also in some other motorsport. We can see it in a Ferrari F40, but it's famous because it was used in Formula 1 and because it was used by Ayrton Senna. And on the front of the box we can see the car and the minifigure of Ayrton Senna with this race suit. And here there is a phrase that I think it's going to be a sticker that says, "No matter what your dream is, you have to dedicate yourself entirely to it," and the signature of Ayrton Senna. And this is the set from Lego Icons. Set number 10330. It consists on 693 pieces, and it features the McLaren and this particular S, which is a new brand that you can find also in the McLaren Senna, the Senna GTR, and it's used by McLaren to make like an homage to Ayrton Senna and to distinguish the most performance cars that McLaren make. And on the top we have the car, the main figure of Ayrton Senna with his exclusive helmet on. And on the back we have, let me turn it for you, we have the display of the car with this beautiful base and also some details of the car. The minifigure, the fact that you can remove the wheel, the fact that it's a functional steering wheel, the engine on the back under this cover, and the dimension of the car, 32 cm for 12 cm high. And here we have Ayrton with his McLaren on the back, and I think it's going to be a really beautiful set to build. So don't wait, guys, grab your helmet and start your engine and let's go build this set. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know if you saw it, but I've seen it now. The deliver man, the deliver service has actually like broke the box here and also here on top. So yeah, I was willing to display also the box in my collection, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So thanks LEGO for choose as always the right people to deliver the sets. I hope that something like that doesn't happen to you guys. It's really frustrating to see something that you've paid, that you have wished to have for a lot of time, to be like in this condition. And yeah, unfortunately, luckily there is like, oh, here is a band also, yeah. So I hope, yeah, I hope, guys, this does not happen to you. So, but let's start build this set. Guys, so let's start by opening the box. Open the box, as always, with the use of a brick separator. In this case, we can open it from the back. We have 6 bags, the wheels, which is actually a full piece, not the rims and the tire, but a whole piece, only one. Let's scan the code with the LEGO Builder app, and let's see what's inside. We have a picture of the real car, a short history of Ayrton Senna, the designer, here, and then we start. Let's put away the other bags, and let's start with bag number 1. As you can see, the first thing that we are going to do is build a minifigure. And as you can see, we have a beautiful blue brick separator, which are not so common. We have our helmet of Ayrton Senna, which is stamped, and then we have the minifigure of Ayrton Senna, like this, and that's the minifigure. Take a photo, and then we continue by build his stand, his podium. Let's add the plate where we are going to put the phrase from Ayrton Senna, which is a sticker. And I suggest you guys to try to put on the sticker with the brick separator. It's really simple, not the first time, but after 2 or 3 tentatives you will be able to place it perfectly. Otherwise you can use, like I use here, a surgical blade to remove the sticker and to place it perfectly. Be advised that the surgical blade cut, and they cut a lot. So if you are a kid, ask to your parents for help on doing this job. And if you're an adult, be careful. And let's start to build the car. As you can see here, we have blue, we have some yellow, and guys, this is the first Easter egg of this car that I saw just right now. It actually represented the Brazilian flag, which is green, yellow and blue. And then let's continue adding some black plates. I think I'm going to divide this video in 2 or 3 parts. Let's see, guys. It's a set that I really care a lot about. But the Easter egg are really beautiful. It's the first time I see an Easter egg inside of a set, and otherwise I found it only after building the whole set, because I didn't notice it during the building. But now let's build the cover of the engine. Let's add these gray pieces, and for bag number 1 it's all. Let's continue with bag number 2, and then let's start open the bags that are inside. Let's put the instruction a little bit on the left. We have the suspension, the new pieces, which is whole pieces, rigid, without spring, without anything, but it's simply bend under the weight of the car. So I mean, it's nice. It's a new piece that Lego built for this set, and we'll see if they use it also in some future set. Let's build the axis of the wheels here. 1 for side. Let's place these red pieces. Let's link all together. And now let's make the other part of the suspension. The part that goes on the top. Simply it's a 180 degrees rotation of the piece that is under. This, let's put it all together. So, like this. And let's continue. Let's link the part of the wheels here. Let's place like this dot on top of the engine. And let's continue by build the side. As you can see here, we also here have a nice Easter egg of the Brazilian flag, blue, yellow and green. And we start to put our first sticker on the car. In this case the shell one that is on the side. This is the left side of the car. Let's adjust it, and then let's continue. Let's build the other side. And this. And let's see, where is the other piece? Maybe I'm missing something. Let's see. Okay, I found it. Let's continue. I have to do a skip here because I was really, basically the piece was under my desk, so yeah, it fell when I opened the bag. Let's continue by place the Shell logo here. Shell white, sorry. Let's adjust it. Okay, that's perfect. Let's continue here. And on this side, where we're going to put the Shell logo, which is a shell. And guys, that's all for part 1 of this speed build. I hope you're going to see the part 2. Ciao!